What's up everyone? This weekend I'm camping at New River Gorge National Park. It is the newest national park and I'm really excited to be here. On the way to my campground I stopped at Canyon Rim Visitor Center. So I drove across the bridge and I got to go out to the lookout. It's a really pretty boardwalk out there. But there were some good views, and then I came to the campsite and now I'm all set up and I'll give you a little tour. So this is actually one of the bigger tent sites here. I got my fire pit and table right here. I bought some firewood at the store, but I didn't realize there's a whole pile under the picnic table. And up here, I got my tent, got my hammock, and I had room to set up a slack line. And there's a little more room over there. So it's a really good size tent site. I mainly plan on eating backpacking meals this weekend. That's partly due to not wanting to do dishes and partly due to poor impulse control at outdoor gear stores. These two are from REI, and the other three are from Garage Grown Gear. I also brought along a bunch of fresh fruit for snacks. I'm gonna try this one first because it sounds really good. Plus it's vegan and it comes in compostable packaging, so that's cool. Need a longer spork. So I'm going to read a bit while the fire dies down. Alright, so the fire died down, but it's only like 8:30 because it's fall and it got dark early. So I'm gonna sketch for a bit. So I booked this trip like a week and a half in advance, and for like the 2 weeks leading up to it, the lowest got down to was like mid 60s, maybe low 60s, and it said it was supposed to continue for a little while. So I was like, oh, that'd be perfect sleeping temperature. And the day before I came, it rained a lot and the temperatures dropped. And I knew it was happening, so I packed enough warm clothes. So it was warm enough last night, but waking up this morning, or getting out of the sleeping bag was really hard. It got down to 40. And also I had to sleep in socks, which I don't normally do, and I don't like. Homemade chocolate chip pumpkin muffins for breakfast, and a banana. So I'm at my first trail for today. It's Diamond Point Overlook via Endless Wall Trail, and it's supposed to be like the best views of the gorge, but I drove across the gorge to get here, and it's completely foggy, so hopefully it clears up before I get there. There's also supposedly a really cool waterfall. Like if you go off trail, there's some ladders and you follow them and then you get to the waterfall, but it's not on all trails, which is what I usually use for my maps. I just kind of looked it up beforehand, so hopefully I can find that on the way back. Let's go. Okay, so I looked up the directions again, and this is where the waterfalls roughly are supposed to be, though Slot Canyon was one of them. So I guess the water's just too low right now, and that's the best view I'm gonna get today. Alright, it looks like it cleared up, so now back up to the overlook. So I was gonna go to Beauty Mountain Trail, which is like just down the road from Endless Wall Trail, but when I got there, there's a bunch of signs like no trespassing, private property, so I didn't want to risk it. I don't know if All Trails took me to the wrong trailhead or if it's private now or what, but now I'm at Babcock State Park, which is like adjacent to New River Gorge National Park. I'm gonna go see Natural Arch, which is like 0.1 miles, and then I'm going to the Island in the Sky Trail, which I think has a waterfall and like an old mill, so that should be fun to see. Alright, I'm back at the campsite now for lunch and to charge my GoPro batteries. I'm having mango sticky rice for lunch. Hopefully it's better than last night's. The sweet potato seemed so promising. It had like bananas and cherries and strawberries in it, but I couldn't get past the texture. So hopefully this is better. So this one has a better consistency than the last one, but I'd still say it's like just an okay consistency. This is Cathedral Falls. It's a roadside waterfall and it's supposed to be like one of the better ones in the area. And as you can see, that makes it a bit crowded. So while it's cool to see, it's not quite my type of thing. It would be nice to actually get a chance to explore it without worrying if you're in the way of other people taking pictures and all that. So I'm at, I believe it's pronounced Kmore Falls now. And the best way to see it is apparently by paddling, so we're gonna paddle out. So since this park is based around the river, I wanted to actually spend some time on the river. So we're gonna paddle out and see these falls. And at some point I'd like to come back and do like a whitewater rafting trip or something like that, but it didn't quite work out this time. I've only ever done flat water paddling, so that's what I'm sticking to this time, but it'd be cool to be able to either do a whitewater rafting trip or get the skills to do some whitewater paddling. I'd also like to come back at some point once I'm better at rock climbing, because there's a lot of climbing in the area, but I don't have those skills yet. I'm at the Kmore mine trail now, and based on the parking lot, I'm gonna say it's a popular trail. Oh, also this is supposed to have a lot of stairs, all downhill to the mine and then all uphill on the way back. So that'll be fun. Alright, got back to the campsite and it's time for dinner. I was craving some fresh fruit, so I'm having a peanut butter, banana, and strawberry quesadilla. Alright, so it's my last morning at camp. I'm going to have some cherry cocoa nib breakfast cereal, and I'm gonna pack up and head out. This is my favorite one from this trip. It's really good. Alright, so first thing this morning, I'm going mountain biking. I'm at Wolf Creek Trails, I believe. I'm going to be doing the Marauder Trail. I'm pretty sore from yesterday. Those stairs last night killed my legs, so we'll see how this actually goes. Oh, it's cold. Well, that was cool. I'm at my last stop for this trip. It's Sandstone Falls. It is another popular place by the looks of the parking lot, but there's supposed to be really good views of the waterfalls here. It is a bit out of the way, so it's on the same side of the river as where I was this morning, and it like wasn't far away, but to get to it you have to cross the river, go down the river, cross back, and then go back up. So it added like an extra hour to my trip, but hopefully it'll be a good one. So I actually forgot to record an outro for this video. My least favorite part of traveling is 100% driving. It doesn't matter if I'm driving or riding, I always feel really tired after, and I'm prone to motion sickness. So when I got back to my car, I was thinking about the drive home and just focused on that. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part was, or if you've been here before and think I missed something cool, let me know so I can do that next time I'm here. I'll have more detailed videos up for the Endless Wall Trail, Babcock State Park, Kaymoor Falls, Kmore Mine Trail, Wolf Creek Trails, and Sandstone Falls soon, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see more on those. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to be always adventuring.